Okay? The test in science is proof by math. The test in law is proof by definition. You're not muted. Your points are moot because they're irrelevant. But you're not muted. Man. You know, so, an alien scientist, whatever had happened there, someone with the network will eventually get a hold of him. He's too outstanding in what he does. Okay, he'll be offered that, whether it's from me or somebody else. He's at that point where he can be. And the doors that I'm opening will make that so other people open those doors too. I don't remember, but I do know I aced the LSAT.
Goddamn liar!
There was a series of 10 questions out of the LSAT that I had, and if I realized my mistake before I finished, and I did have a half hour to straighten it out. But I knew that I had gotten 10 answers wrong. Okay, I did have time in order to straighten it out. I still had a half hour left, but I also wanted to go ahead and present it because it was actually, in truth, I only had one element wrong, where 10 questions were made on a grid of logic. That I was pressured in order to do. I didn't pay that much attention to it. And when I realized my mistake, I realized I would never make that mistake the second time. To me, I was satisfied that I aced the test. But everybody agreed there was only one element of that calculation I had made in logic that was missing, and I had just simply missed that one piece, and that's what screwed up all the rest of the chart. It was just simply moved one notch. If it was Monday, it was accidentally put in Tuesday's spot. It's just, disconnected one element. And they agreed I aced the test. Well, I can't remember how many, and I didn't remember, it may be 180 questions. I can't remember how many. But nobody, without studying for it, gets those high of grades. Okay, if you got a 167, congratulations. All right, I don't know if you would have passed, because I don't know the standards of the test. Okay, but just like you trolls, I had some guy that I had been contributing for like 3 or 4 days, he calls me out. And we went down to the public library to prove that I could do something, that I had a reason to be there, and I was worthy of keeping people, and helping people in the law library in the federal building when Ferguson blew up. They called me out just like these trolls called me out. You know what? I says, why not? I expected the test to be about civics, the fact that we have 3 branches of government, stuff like that. It was nothing about that. It was a logic exam, something that I'd already proven myself 100 times for. It's the strongest skill that I have. Is chronological logic. And so much so that it used to be a game to get past the security guard at the Iowa City computer facility. Which was a 4-story building and had a UNIVAC 2000 in it. And if I could get past the security guard and get any of the professors would take me under their wing and tell the security guard, leave me alone that day. But if I didn't get past, that was the game. I never realized it was a setup.
I don't particularly know why people in my Discord thought that this was relevant, but Here we go.
Going out. Everybody let old Murby baby know to come in.
I'm in, Methy. I'm in. What are the voices in your head telling you, Methy?
Because I'm calling him out tonight, and it's the LSAT.
Calling me out on the LSAT. The LSAT is the law school admission test. It's administered by the Law School Admission Council, I believe. Essentially, it's an SAT, a Scholastic Aptitude Test, but it's designed for people who have graduated or are about to graduate from college to take. And it is very logic-driven. It is designed to see if you are a logical thinker, if you can break apart a problem and figure out the components that you need to work with and how to put them together and do a logical, coherent answer. That is obviously not Methy Mouse's strong suit, but it's just really a bunch of logic questions. If you're a logical person, you'll probably do fairly well. If you're a meth-addled child molester, you probably won't do so great. But let's continue to hear what the meth man has to say.
He's going to have to pass an LSAT tonight.
I don't have to pass an LSAT tonight. I took an LSAT when I was going to UC Davis. In my final semester there, I took an LSAT. I applied to one school with my combined GPA and LSAT scores. I was given a modest scholarship. So apparently I did fairly well on my LSAT. I don't remember the exact score. It's not meaningful to me, but I did pretty well. I remember comparing it to a friend's, and I did fairly well on it. At least I believe so. Actually, I think I do remember it, but it doesn't really matter. I'm not here to brag on some retarded test that I took a long time ago. And I don't need to take it anymore because the LSAT is to get you into law school. I got into law school. I, in fact, graduated from law school. And then I took the bar exam, and I passed the bar. So I don't need to take the LSAT. It is literally meaningless. It's like saying that I have to take the SAT to get into college again. I don't. I'm done with that. It's over. I don't know what meth-fueled pipe dream is bringing this about, that somehow you have the power to compel me to take a test, the power to administer the test, the knowledge and the skill to derive the correct answers, so to grade me in my performance. I mean, there are all these assumptions that you're making that you're completely incapable of making. Powers you don't have, abilities you lack. But I guess when you're strung out on meth, you're Superman, right?
I got news for you. I did 198 in mine.
He did 198 in his. Obviously, he didn't. 180 is the highest possible score. Thanks for playing. You're a retard.
Merv, I think you cheated.
He thinks I cheated. Well, that's a heck of a claim to make. You think I cheated? Boy, there's only 6 seconds left in this video. It must be a powerful bit of evidence if he only has 6 seconds in the video to make it stick. Well, we'll see.
It's been Beware Mouse. Thank you for joining. May God be with you.
That was it. That was it. There was no evidence. That was it. Well, you found me out, Meth Mouse. Amazing deductive skills. And all right. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.